Hello everybody, my name's Drew and welcome back to a brand new episode of Sky Factory 3. And oh boy, what an episode are we going to have today. Let's start with how much work I ended up doing between episodes, which I'm surprised to say was pretty good. So I've filled out the remaining smeltery for our setup over here. So the aluminum is running and going through now, but you'll notice that a lot of these are fairly empty right now. And that is because I decided to go ahead and do the triple production that I mentioned. So what I have is I have 3 casting basins on each single smeltery, and they are now, we're able to really clear through a lot of the backlog of ore, which freed up space for all of the other raw resources we need. But oh boy, have I used a lot of space. Come check this shit out. As you would expect, having a system that directly dumps all of their stuff into the AE or the refined storage network might be slightly problematic, and it's really only problematic if you don't have materials to spare for drive storage. So far, we're kind of fluctuating between full and not full on a lot of these, simply because we're rapidly dumping cobblestone into the system as fast as we can. This is running with full speed upgrades. I decided not to do stack upgrades because it doesn't need to run that fast. Down here, though, we have the new setup, which is now running both gravel and sand. So we are producing and sieving gravel and producing and sieving sand. And that is the host of this lag that you're seeing here. But that's really unavoidable, I think, at this point. And as is mentioned in comments as well, it's going to lag. It's better than it was before. For by and large, it has some very smooth periods. What I may end up doing, because we're not running dust yet, I could just move the setup off the main base, which was what was suggested to me, and that might actually work out because the lag pockets are really they're quite localized. If I move away from that setup, the chunk is still loaded and running, but you'll notice that my game is now much smoother. But as we get closer to the lag machine, especially when we're next to it, so like right now, not too bad. But if I drop down and start getting closer, and then the lags happen, right? Those are when the spikes happen. So moving it, out that way to the end of the tree farm might actually be beneficial. It's a long cable run, but it won't make too much of a difference at the end of the day. Seed-wise, we're having a pretty good time. I've gotten enough of these to make more nether seeds, so now we're growing more in those. And how are we doing? On storage? Yeah, so pretty much everything else is up. We've got 1.4k worth of infernium. I might change this grid to a crafting grid, and that would let us start actually doing a lot of our farming operations in one spot instead of kind of spread all over. But I will need more storage. I added 2 other drives. I think I added 16k drives to this as well. Yeah, I did. So I added 2 more drives in the form of 16k. They're going to be holding pretty much what is left of our items as they come in. I'm going to need more drives because everything else is, as you can see, full. These systems with the growth enhancements, I don't know how well these do, but they seem to do something. If I can get more of the actual good growth accelerators, and when we can actually charge everything up and be able to get a tier 3 of them, things will get much better. This will grow at an insane rate. We have more food than we really know what to do with. Oh, is this done? Yeah, I need another hoe for those, which is fine. I have enough right now. I don't need to worry about it. That's almost gonna die. So there you go. Really I need the growth accelerators for over here. And I might, rather than readjusting these, what I can probably do is just put another farm here. And then if they overlap, that's really not the end of the world. It just means they'll get picked up in 2 spots, right? Like, it's really not that big of a deal for these because I don't have to worry about planting and replanting. Once everything is planted, it just gets pulled, which is nice. That's very handy to have. This setup, though, let me talk a bit about this. This is a really great setup. Oh, did we finally clear out all the aluminum? Yeah, look at that. This is fantastic. I really like this setup. It's incredibly clean. It's very fast. We could make it so that we get more metal transferred at a time by either adding speed and just speed upgrades or speed and stack upgrades. The stack upgrade is, I think, if I remember correctly, it's 4 of the regular refined storage speed upgrades with sugar, and that makes a stack upgrade so that it moves a whole stack at a time. And then, of course, you can still stack other speed upgrades on top of that so that it's rapidly pulling stacks. We don't need to be that fast, right? We're not desperate. We have a really good surplus of all of our metals readily available in the A system. And oh, there's one of those lag spikes. And we're good. We're really, really good. Mob farm is doing okay. Let's talk about the mob farm for a minute. Also, these chickens. These chickens keep dying, man. I don't know what's up with the chickens. I don't know what's up with my chickens, but I have a lot of chickens, and then all of a sudden I have no chickens. So I don't know whether they need to be fed regularly or like what's up, but it's something. I don't know. The mob farm is doing okay, but it's not generating as much as I want, and I'm really not using this regularly. I should try and make more use of this guy to try and get zombie heads and stuff, but I really can't be bothered half the time. The speed that this runs at now is actually much, much better. I'm really happy with how that's working. And this is nice. I did figure out, check this out. So these have a lock on them. I looked at storage drawers because like there's got to be a way to lock them. There is. There is a drawer key that you can make, and I'll show you how to make it. You can color them. There's the drawer key button. There's concealing keys, show or hide item labels. So these different keys show you can change the way things go to make them. That's how you personal key protector. Oh, there you go. But the drawer key is made with nugget, 2 bars, and an upgrade template. And that lets you lock an inventory so that even if it is empty, it will still know what it needs. Because what ended up happening, I don't know if I showed it on camera or not. I think I did. These were getting all screwed up because it would be empty, right? Because right now we have 3 silver ore pieces and I have 2 aluminum ore pieces, for example. So when they empty, I would all of a sudden get a shit ton of cobblestone or whatever was being dumped into the system and needed storage, and because it's an external storage unit, would just get dumped in here. And while that is a workable thing, it is not ideal, and it's fairly problematic, to say the least. I'm going to empty this guy out real quick. Oh, there you go. Enriched iron dust. Put those into that guy. There you go. So these are all locked and separated now, and that's fine. I'm happy with that. These are not locked. I don't really need to lock them, but I could if I was worried about running storage issues. But I think we're going to be fine on that end. Other than that, everything else is just kind of cooking along. I made one other upgrade I'll show you before we get into the meat and potatoes of the episode. How's this coming? Hey, you're done. You are done. Ooh, gas tiers. Yes, please. So I made a whole bunch of soul sand and made good use of it in our system here. Everything seems good. Are you not done? Okay, whatever that was about. So we've got a whole bunch of nether quartz here, which is good because I need to make things like quite clear glass and other things if we're going to be able to make, or not quite clear glass, quartz glass. If we're going to be able to make upgraded pipes for moving lava around or whatever we're doing. It's also used in several recipes and other things if you guys have seen. But I digress. We're here to talk today about Botania. Let me just put a few things in my inventory away. Botania is a nature-based mod. Is that the best way to say it? Yeah, Botania is a nature-based mod. You're using natural processes, crystal, and magic. It's a magic mod at its heart and soul to create items, unique tools, different abilities. It meshes really well with several different functions, but especially with other magic mods like Thaumcraft. We don't have Thaumcraft in this mod pack, but this matches very well with Thaumcraft. If you guys watched, one of my older series. I think it was FTB Season 2. See, one of them just fucking died. I heard that. Apparently chickens have a finite life cycle. Son of a bitch. Alright, good to know. It meshes really, really well with that, and there's ways that using that you can make literally infinite mana, which is kind of gross. But anyway, welcome to Botania. So, blah, 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 where's thing, choice of have a strapping, a sapling, and a book together, or just finding this tome in a chest, whatever applies. That's a great introduction. It's a tech mod by define. It's not tech mod, it's a magic mod. It's mod for anybody who likes to play the game with apartment building cool things. Neat. What I want. So is this just the whole welcome? Because this is the lexicon index. Okay. Well, let's just go to lexicon index. No, I don't want to view online. What am I doing? How am I gonna? Okay, there. No, that's a share. How do you get to the? Oh, okay. Okay, once in a while, we'll be back soon. I don't care about that. Hey, there we go. That's what I wanted. So this is the interface for looking through your Lexica Botania. And to start, the basic things would be a garden of glass. In the garden of glass, the your screen. How exciting! Skyblock mode for Botania. Nope. I want a tour of the basics. Oh, okay. Well, that's not it. So we need a runic altar then, is one of the things I know we need. Runes are extremely important. Runic altar. How do I get to runic altar? There's a way to click this. Apparently not. So we need living room. That's what we need. We need to make a pure daisy. Okay. So we need a bunch of stuff. We're going to need some dirt. So let's grab some dirt. Let's make a little home for ourselves for this stuff. Let's grab a stack of dirt. And I think the best place for this is going to be, because these are all of our magical farms here. Why don't we make the Botania stuff? I kind of want to avoid working in the lag zone. Oh, here, this is the other thing I did. I added more barrels to the soul sand maker. There you go. Where is the best place to make Botania stuff? Probably. Because I'm going to end up building, I'm going to move everything over there for that. Maybe just over here then. Because we can continue our farms out that way when we need to. So what I might do is, let's go ahead and we're going to say, I think I'll make the Botania stuff over here. So this will be like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice big platform, guys, and set up a room for a Botania, or space for Botania. Not necessarily a room yet, but I might design something in the future. But anyway, I'm going to make a platform and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so if we're going to get started in Botania, we're going to need a few things. Let's go ahead and we can just look at Botania in general. Alright, Botania. So these are all the different items that can be used and found in Botania. To start, we're going to need something called the Petal Apothecary. Now, the Petal Apothecary is made using mystical white petals, cobblestone, and a slab. To get the mystical white petal, you need a mystical white flower. Mystical white flower is gotten from mystical flower essences. Mystical flower essence looks like... Ooh, how am I going to get any of these? Because I have no way, as far as I know, of getting those in Skyblock. I hadn't considered that. Let's take a look at the Garden of Glass. After spawning in the Garden of Glass, you'll find living roots below the landing area. These can be used to create saplings and floor fertilizer. I wonder if I can bone meal... living root. Oak sapling. Creates... creating... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. How do I get living root, I wonder? That's the floor fertilizer. Okay, so let's go... living root. How does one acquire you? Ooh, can't. So I wondered then, can I just bone meal grass to get seeds? Do I have any grass seeds left? There's a question. Because I haven't looked in this chest in forever. Wait, did these... Oh, no, okay. For a second, I thought they were mystical flowers, and I was going to get really excited. I don't see any grass flowers. That's not too bad, though. We can go... Wait, sugarcane. Damn. Damn. That's okay. I can sieve some dirt if I have to. I'm just trying to think of, like, how... Oh, those are spiders. Hi, spiders. Ooh, excuse me. The dangers of building things. 101. Not lighting them up. I'll just stick that there for now. Okay, so I must be able to get those somehow. Let's take a look at... So, how can I get a mystical white flower? That's it, eh? Is mystical flower essence, and I have no other way of getting mystical flower essence except for from mystical flowers. If it grows a crop, well, I have mystical fertilizer somewhere. But that's, man. A 9-petal block. So I wonder how you do that. I'm gonna make a quick little cut in the video again and go see how you do that. Be right back, guys. Okay, so we figured that out. So it turns out you need to use floral fertilizer, which I didn't have some of. Floral fertilizer is gotten with bone meal, and I have 2 yellow and 2 red. We'll get you some floral fertilizer. So that's pretty good, and it gives us a whole bunch of stuff. But I can't harvest you. Why can't I harvest you? There we go. So there we go, Botania. So these are the Botania ones, and you are not... There we go. It's behaving very strangely. Their hitboxes are a little strange, because some of them are kind of central, some of them are not. What I'm looking for in particular is I'm looking for any of the white ones. I need pure daisies or whatever they're called. White. There we go. Mystical white flower. Because we need to make something that's going to convert wood and stone into living rock and living wood, which is used in most of the constructions of this mod. So we're gonna deal with that. So it's gonna come to me. Excellent. Okay, so we got a ton of flowers off that. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. So I don't need that much dirt. And now the mystical white petals are used. Now I could use that to make mystical flower clusters, which would be really useful because then we can make whatever we want with those essences, which is kind of nice. What I am going to do, though, because I want to get a start, we're just going to go and... It makes a glimmering one. We're just going to use mystical white. So we're going to take these. I'm not going to use both of them. I'm just going to make 2 petals. And let's go ahead and... Oh, no. Where am I going? I think what I'll do, actually, is I'll put all of these flowers in here. Because this is what this system is over here for, right? This is all for farming and all that kind of crap. So let's go ahead. Let's build ourselves a floral pedestal. Because then we want to make a pure daisy, and this will be the crux of the episode. So we need to take one of these. So we wanted a petal apothecary. So we're going to make one of those. Oh, we're missing... There you go. That'll make us a petal apothecary. Aha. Now, I didn't necessarily need the white for that, but I need the white for... Well, let's go you for a second. I need that. We need them for the wand of the forest, which we'll need. And we're also going to need, so we take a look at the Lexic of Botania. And we're going to say the basics, mystical flowers. Nope, I want the pure daisy. There it is. The pure daisy is not only the most basic, but also the most important flower a botanist can have. So it converts wood and stone into living rock and living wood, right? To make it, we need what? We need 4 mystical white petals. Damn, that's okay. We should be able to have flowers somewhere. So I thought I did. Do I not have flowers? Old roots. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. So we can take these and you can, I believe, sag mill them into even more. Yes. So you can sag mill them and you'll get even more stuff out of them. That is the wrong spot. That is not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do, however. And it goes pretty quick, but it's going to make you a lot more dye than you would normally get, which is good because you can use dye for a lot of different things. It's extremely useful in all of Botania and beyond. So there you go. But we're going to make some more fertilizer, see what we get, and then see if we can't make this pure daisy. And then I think Botania Start is going to be a 2-part episode. There's going to be this, what we're doing now is the setup, and then we'll continue with whatever we don't get next episode. But anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to make some more fertilizer. So we wanted 2 of that, 2 of those, and I wanted bone meal. Which, boy howdy, do we have a lot of that. And it gives us 15 of them. Yay! All right. So that's going to give us some of the other stuff. Now, there are rare flowers that you can get. At least I think there are. I don't remember 100%, but I'm fairly certain there are rare flowers. But we're definitely going to want to make those mystical flower clusters as soon as we are able and make a whole plot of those. Because that will let us farm literally any flower that we want. It won't make a difference. We can have whatever we desire at that point in time. Put that away, that, and that, and that. I need all of this stuff. Okay, that should be more than enough flowers for our purpose. All right, let's see about making this stuff. So we've got, there's that guy. I need you. You can all go away. So we have quite a few flowers already, which is pretty good, but we want to be able to cultivate whatever we want. And it used to be you just had to go hunting for stuff, but because of the uncanny ability of mystical agriculture, we're not going to have to do that. Where did the white flowers go? I put them back, didn't I? Yes, I did. Doesn't matter. There you go. Okay, so we got those, and now let's go back to our Lexic of Botania. So all we have to do is put 4 mystical white petals inside a petal apothecary. So we're going to grab our petal apothecary, which you need to keep full of water. So I'm going to make a water, I guess, station of some sort over here. Let's slap down this guy right here for a hot minute, and we'll put in that. So now, if I take 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should make me everything else, right? Oh no, I need to make a living wood. I need to make a wand of the forest, don't I? Do I? Hold on, previous page. Let's take a look. How do I actually make the pure daisy the most valuable living wood? I know that, but how do I make you? Wood can be turned into twigs. Yeah, but how do I make you? Petal apothecary. In order for a botanist to create plant life, they would need, yeah. The block in the world got water, will also require make petals. Seeds. Okay, once you insert correct petals, throwing a seed in will finalize the process. Got you. Got you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some seeds. Grab seed. Okay, I knew it was missing something. No? What? Seeds. These are seeds. Tossing in a full bucket will also fill the apothecary with water. Cordial plants can be made using this method. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty, I figured out what I did wrong. You actually have to throw them, not right click. So now if I take a seed, I get a pure daisy. So if I put the pure daisy down, I don't need to supply it with anything, but if I grab smooth stone, God damn it. Hit the elevator. Okay, yes, I do have smooth stone. Just grab the stack. So if we put smooth stone around it, it should convert it. Aha, there it goes. So it's going to slowly but surely convert this into living rock. And we need that in order to generate our first bits of mana. We're going to need, I can't remember what they're called, but we'll look into it next episode. We'll need mystical flowers. We need, nope, the runic altar. Where is it? That doesn't matter. We'll need one of the basic flowers. Oh, there you go, like an endo flame or something like that. That'll just burn things and make stuff for us. Convert, damn you. But this is going to be the process. I'm also going to make another farm over there for mystical flowers so we can make whatever mystical flower type we need. Because we're not going to want to be just bone mealing grass and hoping for the best, right? The whole point of this whole pack is to be as OP as possible. I'm definitely, there it goes, living rock. Look at you go. So I'm definitely going to be working on this between episodes a little bit. I'm also going to dismantle the fuck off machine and move it a little bit further away from base, probably mob farm distance out that way, so that we don't have to suffer through the horrible lag every time we're in the main part of the base. Anyway, guys, this will be the end of the episode, as usual. If you liked it, go ahead, leave a like. You can always find other work I've done in the description box below. And of course, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.